Welcome to Money Daily. Did you know this? What looks like a scattered mix of projects under Elon Musk, electric vehicles, underground tunnels, solar energy, robots, and AI, has actually formed a precise and interconnected framework. And all of it points to one ultimate goal: humanity permanently living on Mars. From underground habitats to self-sustaining energy systems to robots sent ahead as pioneers, these pieces are quietly being integrated into a single long-term plan. So just how ambitious and how shocking is the blueprint behind all of this? Don't miss today's episode. Okay, let's go. Part 1. Elon Musk's crazy empire. Have you ever wondered why Elon Musk's businesses look like a complete mess on the surface? Electric cars, tunnel digging, robots, AI, and that wild Mars plan. Recently, Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, said on a blog show that none of this is random. It's all connected, and it all points to one thing: colonizing Mars. Sounds wild, right? So what kind of big picture is actually inside Musk's head? Let's break it down. First, let's look at what Hoskinson actually said on the show. He laid out Musk's empire very clearly. On the surface, Musk looks like a crazy genius throwing money everywhere and launching companies nonstop. But Hoskinson argues this is a complete framework, all built for humanity moving to Mars. Take the tunnel company. Why dig tunnels? Not just to fix traffic on Earth, but to practice building underground habitats on Mars. Mars has intense radiation and extreme temperatures. Humans would need to live underground, relying on large tunnel systems for safety and daily life. Next, solar energy. Solar City is now part of Tesla Energy, so why focus on solar power? Hoskinson explains that on Mars, land isn't an issue. You can build massive solar farms to power an entire colony. In SpaceX's Mars plans, solar energy is a core power source. Tesla's solar panels and battery technology can be directly transferred to Mars, storing energy to survive the long Martian nights. And Mars has no fossil fuels. Internal combustion engines simply won't work there. That's why Tesla's electric vehicles and batteries would become the backbone of transportation on Mars. Now imagine this: a Cybertruck turned into a Mars exploration vehicle, carrying people and cargo with ultra-long battery life. That's not a coincidence, it's all pre-planned. Then come the robots. Optimus, Hoskinson points out, because Mars won't suddenly receive millions of humans. But you can send millions of robots first to build infrastructure. They don't need oxygen, they're not afraid of radiation, they're the perfect advance force. And combined with AI intelligence, these robots could coordinate the entire colony's operations. In fact, in 2025, SpaceX signed an agreement with the Italian Space Agency to use Starship to deliver scientific instruments to Mars, including robotic experiments. That shows the integration of robots and Mars colonization has already begun. Of course, not everyone buys this idea. Some experts argue Musk's Mars dream is unrealistic. Astrophysicists have said bluntly that Mars is basically a hellscape: radiation, dust storms, low gravity, less livable than Earth even after a nuclear war. An article from The Verge also points out that the logistics and technology required to migrate to Mars are enormous and unlikely to happen anytime soon. Critics say Musk ignores costs and risks, pouring money in that could easily be wasted. These concerns do make sense, especially since in early 2026, Starship is still in the testing phase and hasn't actually flown to Mars yet. But think about it. Without doubt and criticism, where would innovation come from? That's always been Musk's style: build first, fix later. Better than sitting around just talking. What comes next is how Musk integrates all his company's technologies: SpaceX for transport, Starlink for communication, Neuralink, possibly allowing humans to control robots with their minds in the future. All of it fits together like a puzzle. Every piece matters. If it works, humanity becomes a multi-planet species and no longer depends on Earth alone. So where are the risks? Unequal access to resources. Do the rich go first? Do AI robots replace human labor? These are real concerns we need to watch closely. Optimistically, by the end of 2026, Starship could attempt its first Mars mission, carrying Optimus robots to scout ahead. If everything goes smoothly, we might see an early Mars base within 10 years. If not, delays will only make the criticism louder. In the end, Hoskinson's perspective is eye-opening. Musk isn't acting randomly. He's thinking far ahead. His ambition isn't just about making money, it's about pushing humanity forward. Whether the Mars dream succeeds or not, this kind of integrated, long-term thinking is worth learning from. Up next, I'll bring you more of the latest updates. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Your support means everything. Part 2. Nvidia takes on Tesla. So here's a question for you. What big move did Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang just drop at CES? They unveiled something called alpamayo, claiming it's the world's first autonomous driving AI that can actually think and reason. And it's supposed to hit real roads in the US by the end of this year, starting with Mercedes CLA. Meanwhile, what did Elon Musk do? He went straight to X and praised Nvidia's new chips. Musk called Rubin an AI rocket engine. So is Nvidia coming for Tesla's lunch? Is this a threat or an opportunity? Let's start with alpamayo. Alpamayo is Nvidia's open-source VLA model, built on a massive architecture with 10 billion parameters. It's trained end-to-end, from camera input all the way to driving actions. More importantly, it can explain the logic behind each decision. For example, when the car sees a pedestrian, it doesn't just react mechanically, it reasons. This person might run the red light, so I should slow down. Nvidia says this system can handle rare and complex edge cases while staying safe and transparent. They're also providing simulation tools and a 1,700-hour driving dataset so developers can fine-tune it themselves. Right now, Uber and research teams at UC Berkeley are already using it. So what does this mean for Tesla? Some people online argue that alpamayo focuses more on reasoning, making it easier to regulate and better suited for robotics. Tesla's FSD, on the other hand, is fully end-to-end and improves through massive amounts of real-world data. It iterates fast, and most importantly, it's already running on millions of cars on the road. Others point out that Nvidia's solution is really just a starter kit. Traditional automakers like Toyota might use it for proof-of-concept demos, but they'll quickly hit limitations and still need Nvidia's hands-on support. And Nvidia's tools aren't cheap. Hardware margins are over 50%, and automakers still need top-tier engineers to build and maintain models. Tesla is different. They've spent years refining their stack, from custom AI chips to synthetic data, already using simulation to supply real-world data. Tesla also moved from Nvidia hardware to in-house chips precisely to avoid long-term dependence on Nvidia. Now let's talk about what Musk really praised: Rubin. According to Nvidia's website and reporting from The Verge, this platform introduces 6 new chips, far more powerful than Blackwell. Inference token costs drop by 10 times, power efficiency improves by 5 times, and it adds third-generation confidential computing. Even more important, Rubin chips are already in mass production. Musk posted on X that if you want to train large-scale edge models, Rubin is the gold standard. That's a big win for both xAI and Tesla. Last year, Musk was still relying heavily on H100s. Now Rubin can dramatically cut AI training costs and speed everything up. Bloomberg's analysis says this cements Nvidia's position as the leader in AI infrastructure. Musk supports Rubin because it fills Tesla's weak spots, and Rubin helps xAI scale much faster. Looking at it objectively, these two announcements are milestones for AI-driven autonomy. Nvidia open-sourcing alpamayo lowers the barrier to entry for autonomous driving. Rubin slashes costs and boosts efficiency across AI infrastructure. But Tesla fans don't need to panic. Real-world data and team execution still matter most. No matter how good Nvidia's tools are, they still need visionaries like Musk to integrate and push them forward. alpamayo may help more automakers reach level 2 or level 3 autonomy. But when it comes to level 4 robotaxis, Tesla is still likely to pull ahead thanks to its data advantage. And Rubin will make AI infrastructure more accessible overall. xAI could very well use it to train far more powerful models as early as 2026. So what do you think? Is Nvidia Tesla's ally or its rival? Part 3. Lucid's Robotaxi arrives. Lucid has teamed up with Uber and Neuro to unveil their Robotaxi prototype, a luxury interior, 6 seats, and powered by Nvidia's high-performance computing. So here's the question. Should Tesla be worried? This vehicle is built on Lucid's Gravity platform and is scheduled to enter production later this year at the Arizona factory. The sensor setup is extremely aggressive. High-resolution cameras, solid-state LiDAR, plus radar providing full 360-degree coverage. On top, there's an LED light ring that can display passengers' initials, clearly showing the vehicle's status, from pickup to drop-off. Inside, screens let passengers see what the car is thinking, displaying routes in real time, pedestrian detection, lane changes, everything. It feels very futuristic. Uber led the design of the passenger experience. The interactive screens allow riders to adjust temperature, music, contact customer support, or request a temporary stop. The vehicle can carry up to 6 passengers. At its core is Nvidia's computing system, part of the Hyperion platform, designed specifically for real-time AI processing. They've already begun road testing in the San Francisco Bay Area last month, with plans to launch the service later this year. But to be honest, while this combination looks powerful, there are serious concerns. Lucid handles the vehicle platform. Neuro focuses on Level 4 autonomy. Uber manages fleet operations and the interior experience. This distributed approach sounds impressive, but how efficient can it really be? Compare that to Tesla. Tesla controls everything from hardware to software. A Cybertruck-level platform costs around $20,000 to build, and Tesla's driving database contains thousands of times more real-world miles. Neuro's autonomy tech is strong, but its data volume doesn't even come close, possibly 5 years behind. Uber reportedly invested $300 million to purchase 20,000 Lucid vehicles. That sounds massive. But each vehicle starts at around $100,000. And once you add all the sensor hardware, the cost per mile ends up at least 5 times higher than Tesla's. This is, quite frankly, a cash-burning game. That said, it's still good news for the robotaxi market overall. Competition drives innovation. Lucid stock might see a short-term boost, but long-term, Tesla's data advantage is simply overwhelming. FSD improves every single day. So in my view, Tesla will continue to lead, like a lone runner far out in front. Finally, a quote from Musk. He said people should be allowed to keep more of the money they work so hard to earn. Historically, a small tax on tea sparked a revolution, and that's insane. Today, people are crushed by taxes, yet there's no revolution at all. That's why, he argues, we need a smaller government, less spending, and more money left in the hands of the people who earned it. Thank you for spending your valuable time watching this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. If you want to learn more about these topics, please like the video. Subscribe to Money Daily for more timely and accurate updates.